Next up, the neck movement, for which we're going to be still seated. So now just when you breathe out, simply lower your chin to your chest. And when you breathe in, lift your chin up and try and stretch your neck good without actually breaking the back of the neck. So it should stay long as well. As you breathe out again, you bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in, lift up, stretch. And continue, follow the flow of your own breath. The last movement is lengthening the neck. Then come back to the center. And when you're next exhaling, just turn your head to the right. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Exhale, turn left. And again, just follow the rhythm of your breath. Exhaling as you turn. Inhaling as you come back to center. And then you enjoy the last repetition to both sides. Come to the center. And with the next exhalation, just try and lower your ear to your shoulder on the right. As you breathe in, come back to center. And then you try and lower your left ear to your left shoulder, or the other way around, depending in which direction you started. And continue. As your neck gets warmed up, you can try and make the movement more intense by lowering the shoulder on the opposite side. So if you are bringing your ear to your left shoulder, then try and pull the right one gently down. And when you enjoy the last repetition to both sides, come to the center, stop in the center. Just adjust your position slightly, open your chest, bring your chin slightly to your chest and grow towards the ceiling with the top of your head. And then with the next exhalation, try and stick your head out as if you were a turtle trying to look out from under the shell. And then as you exhale, bring your chin back and try and form a double chin under your chin. And again, stick your neck out like a turtle and pull it back in. Double chin. And continue. Let the breath flow. The last movement is pulling the neck in, and then stop in the middle. Lower your hands to the side of your hips. We're going to start the shoulder movements. Now, if you feel that your legs are tired and tired of sitting, then you can change the legs position. Okay, just sit comfortably. Or if you feel that it's better for you, you can even stand up. Okay, it's your choice. I'm going to stay a bit more in a seated position. If you have shoulder pain or problems with your shoulder joint, And you can always try and do it only with one shoulder, and of course, just don't go beyond your capacity. As you breathe in, lift your shoulders up. Breathe out and gently lower them. Breathe in. And continue with the flow of your own breath. One more repetition. And then simply we're going to rotate the shoulder joint, keeping the arms and hands absolutely relaxed, or as relaxed as we can at this moment. Now, the two areas where we store most of the stress and where we create a memory, a muscle memory for the stress reaction, is basically the upper back and chest area, including the shoulder joints, and the hips. So change direction. If this movement, for example, generates some sort of anxiety, anger, or any other emotion, that's totally fine. We're trying to get rid of those. So just let them go. Okay. And stop the movement. And then lift your arms up to shoulder level. Turn the palms facing up. And then bring the tips of your fingers to your shoulders. And now we're going to continue with the shoulder rotation very gently. You're going to try and open your chest, bringing the elbows down as you breathe in. And then try to bring them closer, as close as you can. Maybe you can touch, maybe not. That's okay. As much as you can in front of your body. So breathe out as you bring the elbows down. And breathe in as you open your chest. And continue. Try and really feel into the shoulder joint. Again, you can do this only with one arm, or if this is too much, you can do the previous variation. Just find what is comfortable or possible for you at the moment. If you can't do any of it, in yoga it's always true that you can do the exercise mentally. And because we work with the subtle body as well, so energy, it will result in change direction in the flow of the energies in the same area just by the mental practice. They actually use this in hospitals as well when people had serious injuries or accidents. And release. Shake your arms out a little. And if you were sitting, now you can move your legs, massage them a little bit so that the blood starts to circulate and flow again. And we're going to stand up. Alright, let me move this again. So that you can see me a bit better. Okay, we're still going to be working with the shoulders, and it's again true that do what you can, and if you can't, just go back to a previous variation that you can actually enjoy. Okay, you stand with your feet as wide as comfortable and stable for you, and as you breathe in, just bring the arms to shoulder level. Breathe out and relax. Breathe in and try and stretch your arms from the fingertips through your hands, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms and shoulders to the center of the chest. As you breathe in, try and stretch some more, and as you breathe out, just hold that extension. And continue. Breathe in and stretch, breathe out, hold. One more time, breathe in, stretch. And as you breathe out, from the center of the chest, release. Release the shoulders, shoulder joints, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hands, fingers, fingertips. Breathe in, slight stretch, breathe out, lower your arms. And just stop for a moment and feel into your arms. Now breathe in and bring your arms to shoulder level again. Now we're going to do an arm crossing in front of the chest. So we're going to bring the arms in, cross over, and then change. Now the other arm is going to be on top, okay? It's a dynamic movement, so you can start the movement and make it more and more intense. This will open the lower back, the upper back, and open the chest. Again, if you can't do this exercise, or if it generates pain, then just go back to any of the previous repetitions or variations and follow your breath there. Now turn your palms up, palms facing up, and continue. Try and enjoy the movement. Remember your free-flowing breath. Form a fist and continue. Remember, just try and keep it up for as long as you can. However, if you feel that it's painful, you can stop and just relax. Wait for the others to stop and finish. Well, for me. Now, still in a fist, fingers facing down. Continue. Now open your hands, stretch your fingers. Last repetitions. And stop the movement. Arms straight and stretch. And then next time you breathe out, relax your arms. Shake your arms a little and just stand for a moment here. Again, observe the difference you feel in your chest, in your arms, hands, fingers, fingertips. Maybe even your neck and the upper back. Now take a wider stand and bend your knees slightly so that you're stable. Okay? We're going to just do a twist with the help of our trunk. So you start and turn your body around and let the arms follow. This way we can really get rid of all the stress that moved out from the shoulder and upper body area. If you can, turn your head with the movement. And if it's comfortable and stable, you can close your eyes. And stop. Again, come to a standing position. Feet parallel, although unfortunately you can't see them. Feet parallel and hip width apart. And just open your chest. Lower your tailbone a little bit. Tuck your tailbone slightly in. Bring your chin to your neck. Grow with the top of your head towards the ceiling. And just observe how you feel at the moment. Then with the next inhalation, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and slightly pull your hands down. As you breathe out, just relax. Breathe in again. Activate your thigh muscles. Pull your hands down and bend from the base of the trunk. Bend forward, keeping the neck long and the chest open. And just try and bend forward. And go as deep as you can without actually curving your back. And chest open, your chin slightly pulled to your neck. Right? So you're not rounding your back, you're keeping it, well, so to say, straight in its natural position with the chest open. Again, you don't have to push. In the Himalayan tradition, we work with gravity and the weight of our own bodies. So when you reached your limit, then just stay there. Try and relax your thigh muscles. And although you're going to feel stretched, it might be uncomfortable at the moment, just try and breathe into those areas. If you feel some backache, in the shoulder blade area, for example, center of the back, just try and release them consciously and mentally. And you'll feel that as you breathe in and out, your body's going to be, by its own weight, gently, very gently, deepening this position. Don't go beyond your capacity. And then with the next inhalation, pressurize your big toe on the ground. And with the help of this power and force, just slowly pull your trunk back up straight. Next exhalation, let the hands go. And for a moment, close your eyes if you can, and you're not busy, and just enjoy the benefits of this exercise. Now place your hands to the lower back. If you want to, you can take a slightly wider stand. We're going to do some hip rotation. Now we do this keeping the head at the same position and the shoulders, if possible, as if you were moving your hips around some rod. If your hips are painful, for example, in this stand, then you can take a little wider stand. You can experience or experiment with it and feel what's best for you. Always follow the lead of your body. And next time your hips are back, and change direction. And let the breath flow. Alright. Next time your hips are at the back, stop the movement and straighten up. We're going to work a little bit with the hip area, and for that I want you to sit on the floor again. And now I want everyone, because I can't see you and I can't correct your sitting, to sit up in a little bit of like higher platform. Okay? There are two reasons for this. One is that we always want to try and keep the lower back area straight. If this is rounding and you're doing exercise, you're going to be most probably, after a while, getting an injury or some serious lower back pain. So we're going to sit higher up. The other reason is that doing this exercise, it actually gets easier and more intense if you sit higher up. So sit with your legs straight in a wide, like feet wide apart, but not too wide so that you can still move. And just feel your sitting bones pressing against this higher platform. Open your chest. Pull your chin closer to your neck. And then with the next exhalation, Just gently move forward, leading the movement with the center of your chest. So, don't round your back. Always keep the chest open and then come forward, just as much as you can. Breathe out, come forward. Breathe in, pull it back, and continue. Now, if you feel that there's tension in the inner knee, this is the most sensitive area. Again, you can use your rolled up or folded blanket and place them under your knees. It also helps if the toes are pointing up because it's going to keep the posture and the structure safe. Okay? And then you can continue. Breathe out and breathe in. Very well. Now sit with your legs straight. I'm going to just slightly move to the side. Toes pointing up. We're going to be still working with the hips and opening the hips. As I said, there's a lot of stress stored here, so you want to kind of move it out. Now, pull one knee in and then just place your foot in your opposite hand. Okay? So we're going to be cradling our leg. So one hand on the knee. So for example, if it's your right leg, then it's right hand on the right knee. And then left hand on the right foot. Try and keep your shin parallel with the ground. If it's not possible, don't worry. But make sure your back is straight. Okay? Then we're going to just move from side to side, kind of rocking and cradling our leg. Again, relax your elbow and just flow with your breath. Start with really small and gentle movements. It's not easy at first. And then stop the movement, change legs. Yeah, so again, just hold onto your knee and your foot. Straighten your back. Open your chest and start rocking from side to side. First gently, and then you can deepen the movement. And stop. Alright. Now, pull your feet in and hug your knees again. And just lower your forehead onto your knees. Connect again with your breath and just feel how the diaphragmatic breathing automatically starts moving the whole of your trunk. Relax your shoulders and hold any tension, unnecessary tension in your body. And then look up and stand up again. And just a couple of times, bring your heels to your buttocks. Alright. And stop the movement. Now, if you need for your balance, you can hold onto a piece of furniture or the wall. If not, you can put your hands on your hips and then just stick one foot forward and simply stretch and flex your foot. After a couple of times, you can do some gentle ankle rotations. And open and close your toes. Then change. Here comes the other foot. Stretch and flex. And then ankle rotation. Both directions. And open and close your toes. And now we're going to start our asana series. Normally we would do dynamic sun salutation after joints and lens, but maybe next time. Today we're going to be focusing on some movements that can help you release stress very effectively from the body. So first we're going to do some stretches. Stretches actually are again very good methods to boost the immune system. So they are very simple, but very beneficial for the body. So take a wider stand, maybe shoulder width apart. And then tuck slightly the tailbone in, open your chest, bring the chin slightly to your neck and grow towards the ceiling with the top of your head. Inhale, bring your arm up to the side, to your ear. Exhale, relax your arm. Inhale, stretch both arms in different directions. And then as you exhale, bend to the side, find support on your thigh, and just feel a really good stretch from the side of your foot to the fingertips. You don't have to go really deep. That's not the point. The point is feeling the stretch in the side that you're opening. Don't let your head fall down. Keep it in line with your hand. Keep the arm close to your ear and stretch away from the ground. If you feel that your breath is not flowing freely, it means you went beyond your capacity. So you just have to come back a little towards the center. And with the next inhalation, as if someone was pulling your fingers up, come back to the center. Exhale, lower slightly your arm and relax. Inhale, stretch your arm up. And exhale, bring it down to your side. Now feel and compare your two sides. See whether you can sense some difference. And then with the next inhalation, bring your right arm to your right ear. Exhale, relax the arm. Inhale, stretch both arms in opposite directions. And then as you exhale, bend to the side, find support on the thigh. And again, just stretch away from the ground, from the outer part of your foot. And feel the stretch in the fingertips. Feel how your side is opening. And feel how you can breathe better into your side in the stretch. Once again, feel your whole side from the floor to the fingertips. And with the next inhalation, as if someone was pulling you up, come back to the center and and relax your arm down. Inhale, stretch your arm, and as you exhale, lower your arm. Feel into your sides again. Now bring your feet closer, hip width apart, feet parallel. So it means that the outer side of your feet are parallel with the yoga mat and with each other. Now as you breathe in, bring your arms up. And then feel your heel bones tucking into the ground. Tuck your tailbone in. Roll your shoulders a little. Pull your chin in. And then try and stretch away from your soles and grow towards the ceiling. Palms facing each other. Arms, fingers are straight. And just feel your free flowing breath and feel the space you create in the center of your body. Let your tailbone sink down and let your chest grow up and raise or rise above. With the next inhalation, relax your arms. Relax your thigh muscles. Inhale, straighten your arms slightly. Exhale, bring them down to the side of your thighs and the body. Again, just feel how you feel. What are the sensations in your body, your arms? Alright. Now, take a wider stand so that you get to be really stable. Bend your knees slightly. The next one is chopping some wood. And this is a very good exercise to actually work stress out from the body. Now, interlace your fingers. What we're going to do, and I'm going to show it to you first, you're going to lift your arms up, and then you're going to, as you exhale, really with a lot of power, you're going to bend forward from the base of the spine and bring your arms in between your legs. Okay? Now, you have to measure distance so that you're not going to scrape your knuckles on the yoga mat. Very important. Okay? And then when you've got that, with the next powerful exhalation, just bend forward. And then up. Continue. Make it dynamic. Open the chest. And continue. Feel the heat rising in the body. If you feel that you're dizzy, then you can stop and relax a little bit. Straighten your legs. And relax your hands and arms. You can place your hands on the top of your head. Take some deep breaths. And when you're ready, straighten your arms, bend your knees again, and go. And stop. For the next inhalation, straighten your legs, stretch your arms up, and then exhale, lower your arms, let the fingers go, and just relax. Bring your feet closer to each other, and observe. Again, your alive, vibrant body. And then come to Vajrasana. Sit on your heels. Just connect to your free flowing breath. And from here, we're going to do some backward bends. And I'm going to move my yoga mat a little so that you can see me from the side. So just lie on your yoga mat on your belly. Okay. Let the heels drop outside, toes touching each other. Bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing up, and just place your head on one cheek. Relax and connect to your breath. We're going to move breath by breath. As you breathe in, bring your forehead to the ground. As you breathe out, relax. Inhale, bring your palms next to your chest, and then relax. With the next inhalation, close your legs, sit them together, from toes through the feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, to the pubic bone, and push the pubic bone into the ground. As you exhale, just hold the position. Now, pull your chin slightly to your throat, and with the next inhalation, only with the help of your back muscles, just lift your upper body up. If I take my hands away, I'm still at the same height. So you're not using your hands, you're not using the power of your arms, you just use your back muscles. Feel the free-flowing breath, and if you feel that it's not flowing free and deep, it means you went beyond your capacity, and just go a little lower. As you breathe, you might experience some rocking sensation, which is absolutely fine. With the next exhalation, just lower your body onto the ground, place your head on your cheek. Exhale, and from thighs through knees, calves, ankles, and feet and toes, relax your legs. With the next inhalation, just bring your arms alongside the body, palms facing up, and relax. Again, inhale, bring your forehead onto the ground, exhale, relax. Inhale, now bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and pull your arms and hands towards the thighs a little. And relax. With the next inhalation, bring the legs close to each other. Close them from toes through feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, buttocks, and press the pubic bone into the ground. Breathe out, hold the posture, and as you breathe in, lift your body up, keep the chin close to your neck, pull slightly the hands away from your body, and lift the body up. Again, don't go beyond your capacity. So go only as high as you can with your free-flowing breath. When the breath gets jammed, then actually you went beyond your capacity. And the energies are not flowing. Keep the pubic bone pressed into the ground. That will keep your lower back safe. And with the next exhalation, lower your upper body, and now you place your head on the other cheek. Exhale, relax your legs from thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet and toes. Let the heels roll out. And then with the next exhalation, let the fingers go. Let the arms slide down to the ground and just relax. The next inhalation again, Bring your forehead onto the ground. Exhale, relax. Inhale, now bring your forearms next to your head. Exhale, relax. Inhale, bring your legs closer to each other, zip them together from toes through feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, buttock. Press the pubic bone into the ground. Press the forearm and palms into the ground and let the upper body rise using this force. Now again, just follow your free-flowing breath. Bring your chin closer to your neck and grow towards the ceiling with the top of your head. Now as you breathe out, lower your upper body. Stand on your toes and activate your knees too. Bring your palms next to your chest and gently push your body back and bring your buttocks to your heels. Stretch your arms and push the palms into the ground. If you feel that there's no space for your belly or your breast, then you can open your knees a little so they are forming, your legs are forming a V shape. And just do the same. Press your palms into the ground and slightly try and push your body away from the palms. And then let your forehead onto the ground. Bend your elbows a little and relax. So you can do this with your knees slightly open and your knees close together. Balasana, child's pose. You can also bring your arms alongside your shins or your lower legs. Palms facing up. Use whichever position is more comfortable for you. Feel your breath. And observe where breathing takes place in the body. Now bring your palms to the ground near your knees, and then with the help of pressurizing the palms, lift your body up and sit up in Vajrasana. Again, we're going to sit on a higher platform and continue with another exercise that's very good for de-stressing your body. It's called churning. So we've opened the hips a little bit as we were preparing the body, and now we're going to continue. So again, take a wider seated position. Bring the feet apart. Toes facing up. Again, what you can do, you can slightly bend your knees, and if it's difficult to hold a position, then you can put your little blanket under your knees. Okay? If you feel that the heels are painful, you can also put something soft underneath, or just sit where the yoga mat is. Okay? Right. Now feel the contact of your sitting bones with your base, where you're sitting. Slightly open the chest. As always, bring the chin in and grow towards the ceiling with your head. Now, if you feel any tension in the hip joint, then you can slightly close the legs. Okay? So again, experiment and see what's the most comfortable position for you at the moment, today, this morning. And just go with what your body needs. And now lift your arms up. Arms are parallel with the ground. And open your chest. In this exercise, in the churning, we're going to keep the chest open. So no matter which way we go, we're not going to round the back. Actually, we're going to go sideways. So first to left or right, whichever you choose. And then you come to the front. Then you take it to the other leg, the other side, and back. But all through this movement, the chest is open. You always bring your chin slightly in. And you never try and not round your back. Okay? So whenever you're ready, moving with the flow of your breath, you're going to go sideways and start churning. Go as deep as you can or want to or feels good. But your focus must be the sitting bones because you're not allowed to take the sitting bones away from your base, from your adhara. So keep the sitting bones firmly on the ground or your little elevation. And then you can make it more dynamic. You can make the movement faster. As long as you don't move the sitting bones from the ground, which is at first not easy at all. Yeah? When you're at the back, change direction and go the other way. Pull in the chin. Flow with your breath. Arms straight. If you bend your elbows a little bit when you come back, that's okay. One more round. And stop. Lower your arms, shake them a little. And bring your feet in. Place the feet together. And form a little cup with your hands and put your hands under your feet. Open your chest a little. Let your sitting bones sink down into the ground. And just let your knees, by their own weight, sink towards the ground. Very good. Now keep your feet together. Put your hands on the floor in front of you. And now you're going to bend forward just a little bit because we still want the sitting bones to keep contact with the ground. Yeah? So we're not moving the sitting bones. And this means that you won't be able to bend forward a lot or by a lot because we don't want to round the back. We always need to open the chest. So you just bend slightly forward, and even that slight forward bend will actually result in very intense opening in the belly of the head. Yeah? So just place the hands down and make sure you don't move the sitting bone away. Bring the chin close to your neck and then grow towards the ceiling with the top of your head. Enjoy your free-flowing breath. Of course, if you can go further, then you can take the hands a bit further away and let the elbows sink towards the ground. The important thing is don't push and don't pull. Just let the weight of your body and gravity and your exhalation deepen your structure. What you'll feel is that actually there's an opening in the lower back, so you feel that there's space in the lower back. And of course the hip joint. And with an inhalation, pressurize the palms and just bring your upper body straight again. Close your knees and again, hold into your knees. And let your forehead onto your knees. Relax your shoulders. Now you can really round your back. And relax the lower back as well. You work really hard with it. And again, observe where the breathing takes place and where it moves the body. Now look up and just sit with your legs crossed. It can be just a normal cross-legged, not a yoga seated position, just an easy, simple cross. We're going to do some twists. And very simply what we're going to do is you're going to put your right hand on your left knee and just bring the left hand behind your back. Open the body a little. And look around. Again, please do sit in a higher platform so you can keep the lower back straight. Otherwise, you're going to feel tension here. If you feel tension here or stress, then you have to sit a little higher up. And then come back to center and change. Now, the left hand goes to the right knee and the the right hand comes behind you and just turn it over. Again, you need to feel your free-flowing breath. If you feel that you can't reach behind you, you can use your fingertips. And if that's not enough, you can always put something behind your back so you can actually find support on it. And change. Again. And back. You can slightly intensify the movement. Excellent. Now, here come the fire series. Fire series just means that we're going to work a little bit with the core. But first we're going to do it very gently. I'd like you to lie on your back on the yoga mat. Your arms are near your body, but they are not touching the body, they are slightly away. Now, pull one foot in slightly and activate the other foot on the other leg. And from here, simply, as you breathe in, you bring your leg up. As you breathe out, slowly synchronize with your exhalation, you bring your leg down and continue. Breathe in and breathe out. If you want some challenge, then you just take it as gradual and as slow as possible. It will give you plenty of activation. Now try and keep the core muscles slightly active. At the same time, let the breath flow. If you feel that this is way too easy for you, you can always straighten the other leg and try it like this. It will give extra activation. If not, you can go back to the other version, which actually protects the lower back. And we're going to change legs. So pull now this leg in and continue with the other. Again, you can start with the other version if you feel that you need more challenge for this morning. Again, try and just remain here and now and concentrate on the movement. Concentrate on the flow of the breath. It will help you forget about your past and forget about the tasks that await after this yoga lesson. And lower your leg. Now pull both feet in and bring your thighs close to your chest. And again, just hug your knees. You can hold them with your hands, with your forearm, or with the elbow crease. Make your neck long and just relax. Now hold your right knee with your right hand and your left knee with your left hand. And then gently open your knees and then take them away from your chest and then close them as you stretch your arms. Then bend your arms, bring the thighs closer to the chest again. So we're doing a passive hip rotation just to release the muscle tension that we generated, possibly we generated, with the fire movements. Now, they say that the passive movement of a joint is actually very healing. So here you're not using the muscles of your legs, but only the arms muscles. Okay? Now, as your knees are close to your chest, now push them away from you, and then open them to the side and bring them close back. So now we are doing passive hip rotation in the other direction. One more. And you stop in the middle, straighten your legs and then stretch them towards the ceiling. Now, put your palms on the ground again, and now you just make some small circles with your both legs. This is going to give a very good massage to the lower back area. Change direction. And bend your knees again. Now keep your knees bent. Bring the arms on the to the shoulder level on the floor, palms facing down. We're going to do a gentle rotation. Now you might need again something soft and something a bit elevated, because what we're going to do, we're going to just simply lower the knees to one side, but you have to make sure that on the opposite side your shoulder blade is on the ground. So you might not be able to bring the knees to the floor and keep on the opposite side the shoulder blade on the floor without having something to place your knees on. Okay? So please check that, because otherwise this twist can be either painful or dangerous. So just make sure that you keep both shoulder blades on the ground and you bring the knees to the floor. If you feel your position is comfortable, you can look away. So you look to the opposite direction, opposite from the knees. And just relax. Then breathe in, bring the knees back to the center, and then lower them to the other side. Again, both shoulder blades are on the ground. Then you just look away. Enjoy the twist. And relax. Now breathe in, bring the knees back to the center, and then place the feet on the ground. They don't have to be touching the glutes, just a bit further away. Now feet parallel, so you can check them whether they are really parallel. And this time, bring the arms to the side of the body, palms facing down. We're going to do inverse positions, and this is the bridge pose. What we're going to do is we're going to lift the hips up, starting with the lower back, the sacral area. So vertebra by vertebra, you lift your body up, open the chest, and then lower down. So first it's going to be continuous movement from the lower back up to the upper back and neck. And then vertebra by vertebra, you place it back down. And repeat. If you pressurize your arms and your palms on the ground, it will help. keeps the movement safe. Repeat one more time. And now, lift your hips up from the ground, interlace your fingers under your hips, and then gently turn the arms out, stand on your shoulders, bring your chin close to your neck, and then pressurize your feet on the ground. Try and lift the thigh bones up, keep the knees closed, and press your arms into the ground. And this gives a really good opening to the chest. Observe how your breath is going to lift the navel area up. And how the navel is going to sink in as you exhale. Keep the knees closed. Keep the thighs, glutes active. And then just release your shoulders first. Bring your palms onto the ground and vertebra by vertebra, lower your back onto the ground. Bring your heels out a little and let the knees touch each other. Turn the palms up and relax. I'm going to repeat one more time. So with the next inhalation, make the feet parallel again. Slightly lift your hips, interlace your fingers, place the arms on the floor, turn them slightly out so that you can stand on your shoulders, and then pressurize your arms, hands, feet into the ground, and activate your thighs, glutes, and lift the body up, give your chest a nice opening. Keep the knees closed, and don't let the glutes out because that would result in pressurizing the sacral area. So we are sort of tucking the tailbone in, but by means of activating the glutes. Relax your forehead. And relax the center of your throat. Wait until the sensation of space appears here. Relax your shoulders. And relax the center of your chest. Relax your hips. And just allow your body, the muscles, to integrate all the benefits of the previous practice into their memory. Now, bring your awareness to your hands again. Lift your left arm to your left ear, roll onto your left hand side, and from there slowly sit up. So we've arrived to the end of the asana series, and I hope you still have time, because next up we're going to do a longer progressive relaxation to really experience the benefits of the previous hour and a half. So for this relaxation, I invite you to maybe get a nice shawl or a little thin blanket that you can cover your body up, and maybe something to cover your eyes if you want to, but definitely some soft cushion or something under your head. So again, Lion Shavasana, and just put a pillow under your head and cover your body up. In relaxation, the body tends to cool down a little, so it's a good idea to be prepared. So Lion Shavasana. Bring your chin close to your neck. Feel your shoulder blades on the ground. Slightly bring the arms away from the body. Let the palms turn up. Open your legs a little. Let the toes roll out. And with the next exhalation, become still. As you breathe in and out, just feel your body from the inside. And if you experience any discomfort, pain, then adjust your position or simply just breathe into that area until the sensation releases. Connect with your deep and free-flowing breath. And then bring your awareness to your forehead and relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your cheeks and the hinges of your jaw. Relax your throat and the pit of your throat. Relax your shoulders and the shoulder joints. Relax the upper arms. Relax the elbow joints. Feel down into your forearms and relax your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands, fingers, and fingertips. your fingertips, fingers, palms, the back of your hands, wrists, forearms, elbow joints, upper arms, and shoulder joints are all relaxed. Relax your shoulders and your chest. Feel how all the muscles in your rib cage relax. Relax your heart center. And now breathe as if the breath was moving in and out through this point as you inhale and exhale. And feel inside your trunk and relax all the muscles in your trunk. Relax your hips and all the muscles of the pelvic area. Relax your glutes, your thigh muscles. Relax your knees, your lower legs. Relax your ankles, your feet, and your toes to the tip of the toes. Feel how the whole of your legs, from the top of the toes to the hips, are deeply relaxed. Feel the relaxation in the pelvic floor, in the glutes. Feel the deep relaxation in the abdominal muscles. muscles also relax. Relax the muscles in the whole of your back. Relax all the muscles of the shoulder blades, upper back. Feel the relaxation in the back of your neck and your skull. Observe your body. Rest and relax on the floor. Observe your free-flowing breath. The smooth, deep, gentle movement in the navel area as you inhale and exhale. Now try and maintain your focus on this movement and just watch the navel area as it rises as you breathe in and sinks in as you breathe out. If thoughts arise, just observe them and let them go. Come back to this movement. Then let this observation go. And now breathe as if your whole body was breathing. Try and feel your whole body with each inhalation and each exhalation. Now feel your skin again. Feel the solidity of your body. Bring your awareness to your hands and feet. And gently move your hands and feet. Move your arms and legs. Take a deep breath. Gently start waking your body up. Rock your hips if it feels good and turn your head from side to side. And when you're ready, lift your left arm to your left ear, roll onto your left hand side. Stop for a moment here and connect to your breath again. feel you're ready, with the help of your left forearm and right palm, just help yourself into a comfortable seated position again. Now bring your palms before your face and just feel the warmth of your hands. Gently open your eyes into this darkness. And as you take your hands away from your face, just let your awareness flow outward. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and offer today's practice for those who are in need. With gratitude in your heart, thank the masters of the Himalaya who brought these teachings to you today. And I thank you all for your lovely and joyful presence this morning. I hope you had a nice 2 hours, and I hope you feel more relaxed. You can practice any of these activities anytime during the day, any time of the day. And just remember that it's easy to not stress when we are actually here and now, instead of projecting our mind to the past and future.